ating webinar for this year po. Magandang hapon. Alam na po dito sa mga nasa ating Zoom from LGU po ng Calamba City, and of course sa mga taga Camarines Norte, LGU City po ng City Veterinary Office ng Mekawayan City, Bulacan, at sa lahat po ng ating nasa FB Live, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome po sa ating webinar. And to formally start po our session for this afternoon, we will be having our prayer po and singing of the national anthem through audio-visual presentation.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important endeavor. We ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each attendee. May we honor one another by keeping an open mind. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Kayang magiliw, telas ng sinakalan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyag ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong bangaw, ay hinatang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na naghihingi, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang ay di magtitingin. Luman ang araw ng warhabit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, at mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ayan, so good afternoon po ulit sa ating lahat. And after po ng ating prayer and ating singing na national anthem, and then isusunod naman po natin yung ating rules po para po sa ating webinar. Ayan, ilang mga paalala lang po, and of course, the learning objectives po ng ating topic for this afternoon. Ayan, okay po. So, ilang paalala lang po katulad po ng nasa video, ang mga mabibigyan po natin ng certificate ay yung mga registered, nandito po kasalukuyan sa ating Zoom at yung pong mag-e-evaluate. So, be sure po mamaya after our session, makakapag-evaluate po tayo. And may mga humahabol po from OPP Laguna and from the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines, Claveria. At from our FB Live, meron pong bumabate from Eastern Samar. Ayan, ang layo talaga na nararating natin, no? Kapag po online yung ating mga ginagawang training dito. And maraming maraming salamat po sa patuloy po ninyong pagsubaybay sa ating webinar series. Hindi ko na po patatagalin pa at ipapakilala ko na rin po. For those sa mga suki na, kilalang kilala nyo na po ito. Pero of course, lagi naman po tayong merong bagong mga participants na na-attend ng ating mga training. Kaya naman, muli po ipapakilala ko po sa inyo ang ating speaker for this afternoon. Okay po? So para po ang ating pong speaker for this afternoon is a technology practitioner with more than 20 years of experience po in information technology, systems engineering, and applied innovation. Siya din po ang katulong namin ngayon sa pag-create po ng aming Internet of Pigs Laboratory. And today po, he continues po to contribute to advancing connected livestock system and applied agricultural intelligence through hands-on research po, development and deployment at ang patuloy din pong pakikipag-collaborate niya sa mga katulad po naming institution and other schools po para mas maipakita pa po yung Internet of Pigs, Internet of Things po na ituturo niya rin po ngayong hapon. So, let us all welcome po Sir Carlo J. Sia. Sir, nakamute ka pa, sir. Ayan, good
Magandang hapon
afternoon
po.
po.
Kumusta po kayo, Ma'am Elaine?
Ganun pa rin, sir. Masaya lang tayo dito sa webinar kasama ang ating 115 participants sa loob ng Zoom link at ang ating mga nag-FB live po ngayong hapon.
Okay, okay. So, yung ating session today will put more actions, no? Tingnan natin yung mga tools na ginagamit natin rather than talk about it, no? So, napag-usapan na natin halos lahat yung about sa sensor, saan siya ilalagay, no? The idea of the placement, the network. So we'll show practical tools, no, on how we do the operation. Before we go to the last session, the next session, no, na wherein we go deeper to the practical of the IoT, no. So we'll show you how to set up an IoT device in a practical sense, no. We'll share it in a video. Today we'll show the applications na ginagamit natin sa environment ng technological farming, which is just like Internet of Pigs and the very application actually that we are developing for IPCPH, no, sa Internet of Pigs, no. We can show it to you later. So magkaroon din kayo ng idea on how everything will be interconnected, no. Okay, Kuya Ayan, Ma'am Elaine, pakita na natin yung app. Sige. Okay. Of course, pero since nandito na tayo sa dulo, no, at may mga suki tayo dito, I'd like to gusto ko ring pasalamatan, no, yung team namin, so KE Tech, no. So I'll be sharing my screen, no. Sisimulan ko sa mga photos ng mga colleagues ko at namin para makita nyo din kung where we work, how do we do the research, no. I'll share my screen muna, then there will be a short presentation, no, just an overview ng lahat ng mga dinaanan natin para din sa mga bagong nag-join. Then the second half, pupunta na tayo dun sa ating mga applications. So simulan na natin. Magandang hapon po sa lahat ng bagong join at sa mga laging sumasali sa mga students at yung ating mga nasa Facebook Live. Magandang hapon din po sa inyong lahat. So, share na ako ng screen. I'm just gonna share my entire screen muna. Everyone can see my screen, no? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. Yeah. This is Lazaro. He's the one doing all the plannings for the presentations. No? Nasa background ni Lazaro yung mobile uh, biocontainment laboratory ng bioassets sa BRIC, no? So where do we work, no? So we work here in a laboratory, no? This is a BRIC Bio Research and Innovation Center, no? By Bioassets, no? In partnership with KETech, yung technology nila. We are the one doing the research. So this is a mobile van that can run ELISA tests, no? So these are the place yan. That's Engineer Kiko, no? Some of our storage, no? Mga coolers, etc., laboratory. And we have this cool device now in bioassets, no? Nice. See that? So, yan, ganda siya. Ayun. So, I'll go to the presentation. And so, nakita nyo na si Kiko, si Lazaro, and si Gino, hindi pa. So, he's the one doing our slides, no? So, kita po ng lahat yung aking slide, no? Good. So, let's
Yes,
just go
kita po.
through, ng overview ng mga atin lang pag-usapan, no? So, ngayon, IoT, no? Of swine production and infrastructure. We are talking about the IoT infrastructure here, no? The application, the network, no? How do we see the data, the result of everything that we are talking about, no? So, we go back to having the barn and not if you think of the barn, no, we think of it as a system. No, hindi na lang siya yung nakasanayan natin, no? Napag-usapan natin 'to sa ating lesson o day 1 hanggang 4, no? Lahat ng mga sensors. So it's a system, no? All factors affect pig performance. Alam natin 'yan, no? Small changes can be a big impact. So lagi natin siyang iisipin, no? Sistema siya, may mga ventilators, may mga sensor, may mga equipment, they all harmonize together, no? So, may mga systems kami na papakita ko mamaya na how do we set those configuration, no? For example, itong photo sa kanan, uh, if let's say we start a cycle nung isang growth, and we can put yung mga target dito on each week, no? So, same lang din sa swine yan across everything, no? So, but we always have the configuration part, no, ng system para to make sure that all of these factors are in good condition, no. Then I'll go to the next slide, no. With the environmental sensors naman, we also have focus configuration settings, no, panel. For example, this one, this is a smart hygrometer that can terminate power, no? So we can switch put the calibration of the device here, no? Yung pinag-usapan natin calibration nung nakaraang mga days. And compressor delay if it's connected to a compressor system or to an air conditioning system, yung cooling hysteresis. So ibig sabihin nun kung ilan yung allowable bago siya mag-process, no? Kunwari, 0.03 to, it will only trigger with an allowance na 0.3 para magkaroon ng hindi siya very strict, no? So ito yung role netong cooling hysteresis, no? Meron din tayong sa heating naman. And we have the temperature limit, etc. I'm gonna show it later. Let me see if I can access that. And then going to the next slide. So here, no, we have the control systems, no, in a technological barn, no. So we have the alarms. These are the devices. No, we can configure them. No, we can control the fans, curtains, feeders. No, we can do manual or automatic, and then we always find a comfort zone. So these are the devices. Hindi lang yan sila. So it's a screen ko lang yung kasha screen. I will show it later. Then we also discussed about the gateway, no? So let's go back to a high level of connectivity, no? So ito yung ating mga IoT. You have sensors, CCTV, other automation devices, and we have our gateway, and we have the wired, wireless, Bluetooth, and cloud are consuming it, no? So ganun yung setup natin. So napag-usapan natin lahat yan. Gateway and connectivity, no? Sa simple view lang. Para din sa mga hindi nagkaroon ng chance na mag-attend sa mga naunang mga webinar session natin. So I'll go to the next slide. I'll just reiterate this, no? Yung power and reliability on farms, no? We have to always remember yung power interruptions, common siya. So kailangan meron tayong mga redundancy for that, generator, no? Backup systems. Essential siya pagka gusto nating tumawid sa technology kasi marami ng mga bagay na nakaasa sa power, no? And then next, usually, no, for farms, we do paper-based systems, no. There's always yung mga records natin for the last years, hindi na natin yun matrack. At ang hirap na wala tayong data-driven decisions doon sa mga operations sa farms, no. Hard to track yung lahat ng animals, kung nanganak na yan, kaninong anak siya, no. Wala tayong real-time visibility. So we have solutions for that, no? And we will show it to you in a bit. This is what we call Bukid, no? As a solution. We are developing Bukid now to work as the core system for the Internet of Pigs ng ng ITCPH. So it will soon connect everything, no, from the IoT devices dun sa field hanggang sa lahat ng operational part ng farming, which is accessible through a web application and an Android app. So itong app na to, no, it has the animal inventory, no. It can centralize the place nung kung saan ang data natin. Ipapakita ko yung data presentation later, no. So it can be used by real farm staff in real time, no. And it can support decisions on daily operations. So later I'm gonna we'll go through that one by one. So animal tracking in practice, no? So we use IDs dito sa ITCPH, no? There are electronic ID. So yung ating application, no, it's also ready, no, to integrate with the electronic tags. So if we go to the itong photo na to, no, it's a record of a sample record of a boar. And if you see nilagyan ko ng red box yung electronic tag niya, but it has other asset information. this one would pair yung ating mga asset tags sa ating mga assets. So this does not stop doon sa ating animal asset, no? It could be yung mga equipment natin, other materials that pwede tayong gumamit ng ibang klase ng tagging, no? Barcode, and other technologies. But what's important it's ready to integrate with IoT tags. So let me go to the next slide. So we also have inventory and asset, no? So yung inventory natin ng asset, hindi lang siya animals, as what I've said kanina. So makikita natin, sample data lang to, no? So makikita natin, these are assets na mga equipment sa farm, no? Naka-schedule siya kung anong mga maintenance window niya, may weekly, may monthly, may kung sinong manufacturer. Yung iba dito, hindi natin kilala, no? Sample data lang natin to, pero ito din yung mga fan, mga ventilator, mga pwede nating ilagay, no? So kung ano yung mga equipment natin sa farm natin, na gusto nating ma-inventory, pwede natin siyang ipasok lahat dito at lagyan natin siya ng tag para nalalaman natin kung nalalagyan natin ng mga comment. Later on, ating ano yan, i-explore, no? On how we do that and how we reduce waste dun sa paper system, no? Kung gagamit tayo ng inventory and tracking. Then let me go to the next slide, no? So in connecting digital farm in our perspective, no, we designed it in a way that it's a map, no. So if you can see the picture dito sa right, dito sa aking presentation, there is this box and labeled ITCPH. And there is this thin green boundary, no, ng compound ni ITCPH. No? All of the locations ng mga bar, ng mga from a map, no? So mas madaling hindi ka maliligaw. So then let me go to the next slide. Okay, so mukhang yun lang ang slide ko. And let me go to the actual application, no? So what does it do, no? Yung app. Let me explain it. Whether you are doing a backyard farming, you are doing a large scale farming, no? Record keeping is very challenging, no? So yung wala tayong standardized na mga record keeping that can capture yung lahat ng nangyayari sa Philippine agriculture natin. So what I'm gonna show you now is a tailored application na meron siyang mobile app and this is tailored for ITCPH na kayang i-support ang kanilang research, no? Ang ating research dito i-support ang Internet of Things and ang kanilang operations. So I'm gonna show you the system, no, one by one. Let me just, no. So this is powered by Kaya no. And in the back end, most of the back end system when we designed this architecturally is made from open source. But we fork it to our own repository, did some hardening on the source code, and we still use open source from the backend. But let's not talk much about the technical. Let's go through the application. So I am now currently logged in as a manager. So we will see more features, no? So if I'm logged in as a worker or other role, I would have more restricted features na makikita ko. So I see here locations, I see here records. Within records, I see assets. So I have an animal asset, equipment, no, group, land, materials, even plants, product, no, sensors, and structure assets. No, I also have logs. No, what kind of logs are we tracking? No, so activity logs daw. No, artificial insemination, birth, harvest. No, we have the input logs. Usually, it's being used when we automate a device, no, to input logs into this system. So laboratory testing, maintenance of the equipment, medical logs, milking if you are using it for dairy, no. Um, this is a really a big app, no, and we are still developing it, and we're developing so many modules, no, to cover the Philippine agriculture. So we have seeding, semen extraction, no, transplant, no, weighing. So some of these modules we can turn on and turn off, and we develop specific modules for IPCPH. No, so we're gonna go through each of these later. No, so we have people, you can manage the users, and we have reports. No, so let's go through one by one. I'll go to the quick form first. If I click on quick form, the quick form is designed for mobile users, no, yung mga nagmamadali. Or mga naka-gloves, the guantes sa lab, no. So it's easier to input data, and then you just add more data later on. So like you're facilitating AI in a certain area, and you have your iPad, you just need to identify which sow you facilitated it for, and yung dosage, then isasubmit mo na lang. No, so it's easier to use, no, yung quick forms when you are in phone or tablet, and much konti lang yung kailangang fields, and then you can go back through that record later and add more information. No, so we have a quick forms for birth, no, group membership. If we add a group of animals, no, a herd, no, or a pool, no, an inventory. So if you want to add like a feeds or new inventory, if you move an animal, no, or a livestock from one place to another, etc. No. So that's the quick forms. It would be easier for me to bring you through how we designed the tracker, no, the inventory, and if I don't show you the location. So let's start on the location. If I click in this location, ang una ko makikita is a map, no? Pwede kong lakihan tong map na to, no? Or I can maximize it. And I will see these were sample locations, no? This is not real ITCPH data. So makikita natin dito yung mga location within ITCPH. And if I go to the map, I click on into the map, and to yung area ng ITCPH. Actually, I can zoom in and I can zoom out, no? If I have other farms, other places, no? And then if I zoom in here, no? If I click here, makikita ko kung ano yung mga farm na nandun sa loob niya, or ano yung mga part ng farm yung mga yon. So halimbawa ito breeding and isolation, no? So naka-geotag siya yung mga area, no? So you can easily identify places doon sa farm, no? By doing this. So this is sample data, no? So katulad nito, no? This is somewhere, no, quarantine yard. So it's easier for us to plan things, lalo na kung you do planning muna dun sa offsite na, you will do this part, do that part, no? So, dun sa mapa, we can already identify, no, things. For example, we do maintenance, no? We open this breeding and isolation, then I will be able to check the assets na nandoon. So, I will know which animals are there, no? Anong mga nandun and probably ano pang mga equipment na nandun by just clicking on that icon na nandito sa map, no? So it really depends on the appetite of a user. Some users hindi nila preferred yung map. Some users prefers the map. Um, you can collapse it, no? But basically, if you're under that location tab, you can also click on this icon. Then makikita natin yung pinaka-ground ng ITCPH. If you click on that, yun yung lalabas, no? Yung record niya. What are the assets? What are the locations within it? But as we can see, nandito din yung list ng mga locations sa kanya. Then you can select that. If we select that, mapupunta ka dun sa asset na yun. So, that's just from the location perspective, no? Pupuntahan natin yung mga ibang item later. And then, kung may mga questions kayo, we'll have a longer questions and answer, question and answer part later on. I know that maraming curious dito sa ating ginagamit na application, no? So, let's go to the records. No? We are using the animal record, no, to anchor everything. So if I go to click on records and I click on assets, no, and click on animal, ang lalabas ay ang list ng mga animals, no? And doon sa mapa, there will be kung anong number ng mga assets ng animal ang nandun sa mga part nun, no? So, I can see the list here ng mga assets na nandito and pwede akong mamili. So, for example, itong boar na ito, we name it boar 01. Nandito yung breed niya, no? So, we can modify that, yung birthday niya, and we have the record of the latest weighing niya, the ID tag, harvested, no? Latest semen na extraction at ang total na nakuha na sa kanya. Kung nasaan siya nakalagay, no? Nasa isolation unit daw siya. And kung kaninong group membership siya, breeding boar pool daw. So we can actually move the asset, no? If you click this move icon, pwede tayong mamili kung saang location natin siya gustong i-add, no? Ayan. So, but we're not gonna move it. So, let's go back to the asset na pinakita ko kanina. Records and then asset, animal, no? And boar 01. So, itong mga latest weighing it's actually being updated every time that we put a new weight niya, no? Ito ding mga extraction, latest extraction niya ng ng harvest sa kanya ay depende din to sa latest na logs. So we have this logging, no, yung activity log dito. Yung pinakita ko kaninang list ng mga logs. If we click it on here, no, pwede tayong maglagay dito ng log ng weight. Let's say today, that day, we nagkaroon ng weighing dun sa board na yun, no? So, you just click on add weight and then pwedeng blank lang yan, no? Diretso na tayo sa weight. Quantity, then we put the value, let's say 180. And then I'll just click on save. So, after I added the weight, pagka binalikan natin yung record natin ng board na yon, let's go to the animal. no? Si bore number 1 yun, di ba? Makikita natin na nagpalit na, no? Tapos, today, tayo nag-ano, na yung date. No? So, same dito sa, kunyari, nagkaroon tayo nag-harvest tayo, extraction tayo. Um, if you look at the record, no, ito yung date na yon. Then we did the semen extraction. Tapos sabihin natin na ano, that's 100 ml lang. Then click natin. Okay. So if we go back to that record, ng animal na yon, today na nung latest, no? So ayun yung 100. Tapos magdadagdag siya dito. So we can actually follow, no, the history, no, through the logs, kung ano ang nangyari doon sa boar na ito throughout its life. No? Mula birth yan na record. No? May mga dates, mga ginawa sa kanya, there's observation logs, we have all the semen extraction logs, no? We have all the weighing logs. Okay, so everything that happens, if we change something, no? Nakikita din natin dito sa logs natin kung may binago tayo ng mga value. So, going back to our asset animal, ang ipinakita natin kanina ay lalaki. Pakita tayo ng babae. No? Yan, si sow number 1, halimbawa. So, nandun din siya sa breeding and isolation. Tapos, crossbreed daw siya. Nandun yung ID tags niya, latest weighing niya. No? So, reproductive status naman niya, kung kailan siya huling nasumpitan, anong method, no? Gaano kadami. Meron siyang record ng offspring, no? Historical to. So, nakapag-produce na daw siya ng 2 male and 3 female. And pwede ka mag-put ng comment sa kanya rito. So, same thing, you're gonna move the asset, ganyan. And you can create records, no? Magdagdag dito, weighing, etc. Ganyan. So, that's for the sow naman. So, dito sa assets natin, let's go naman doon sa mga equipment. So, karamihan laging ang tinatrack natin yung mga ano lang natin sa backyard, lalo na sa backyard. Ang tinatrack natin laging yung mga animal asset lang natin. But we said we should introduce, no? Tracking din yung animal equipment asset. So, as I've said, ito pwede kong ipaliitin lang to. And pinakita ko to kanina, we are tracking all the equipments, no? These are sample equipments, no? Bawa ito, open ko to, channel scraper, no? So, breeding isolation unit daw siya, no? Sino yung manufacturer, may model siya, serial number, and there is a weekly maintenance window, no? Para alam natin na lagi dapat tong chine-check, no? Kung saan siya nakalagay. So, pwede natin tong i-edit, no? Para makita natin. Makikita natin kung saan siya nakalagay, yung location niya, you can edit it, ID tags, if you have files that you want to attach, no? Mga revisions naman, meron din siya para kung may nag-modify sa kanya, you would know, no? History ng revisions. And itong logs naman, kung ano yung mga ginawa doon sa equipment na yon, no? So kung nagkaroon ng mga maintenance, like this one, na logs, let's open this, no? It's a sample log ng isang maintenance, no? Maintenance, no? So kung kailan ginanap, no? Status done, may notes, no? So you can track yung mga equipment, lalo na yung mga ventilator na mga mahalaga. So records, assets, no? Equipments. No? So, as long as you can put, no, kahit sa amin nga, sa operation namin, even mga table, knives, no, lahat ng utility materials, we track them in this format, no? So, nalalaman natin kung kumpleto ba yung mga equipment natin, yung inventory natin, kailangan na ba nating mag mag-resupply ng inventory, no? So, what else I can show you here is itong lugs, which is pinakita ko na kanina, where hindi na natin iisa-isahin, but I've showed you the example kanina nung artificial insemination, no? So we can also do birth log, no? Harvest, input, maintenance, things like that, no? So we have table reports, no, view in this tool. So, para lang ito we can extract sa Excel kung gusto kong makita lahat ng assets, no? Kung gusto nating makita yung mga birth logs, nung lahat, then I can just export ito CSV, ganyan. So, etc. So, I have the setup dahil I am a manager, no? So, dito as a user, no? So, setup. I can import CSV of every record doon, no? Kung gusto kong mag-import ng mga assets na galing sa ibang inventory, no? So, okay. So, before I go to the next application, let's open our floor for questions, no? Kasi medyo para hindi muna tayo lumayo sa ibang app, no? I'll stop sharing muna, and baka may mga questions, may mga curious tayo na mga questions and clarification po mula sa ating mga listeners.
Sir, ako na lang muna magtatanong. Kailan yan magiging available dito sa ICPH?
Si Ma'am Jackie ang ating tatanungin nun, ma'am.
Hindi, pero yun nga po, it will be soon available po sa ITCPH yung ganyang application. Ayan, yun po yung tinatrabaho namin with Sir Carlo in terms po sa digitization and recording. Ano po? Ayan. So, meron po bang questions? Kung halimbawa sila, sir, interested sila to have that app, pwede rin po ba sila na makipag-collaborate with you regarding sa ganyan kung gusto din nilang mag-digitize ng kanilang mga recordings?
Of course, ma'am. Of course po, Ma'am Elaine. Opo, kung ano, kung meron po kami matutulungan po, ay talagang mag-reach out lang po kayo, may contact naman po kami dito. And tutulungan po namin kayo para makapag-digitalize po,
Kasi
no?
kompleto talaga lahat ng records kanina. Kita nyo naman, pati yung number,
Mm.
kahit yung extraction, yung ML, di ba? Mula umpisa
Mm.
hanggang dulo, kita nyo na. Hindi na mawawala yung records kasi usually yung records nila nasa kalendaryo o nasa um, poste nung kanilang pigpen. So ito wala nang kawala
Mm.
kasi naka-online na. Hindi na mawawala kahit kailan.
Yes, 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 yes.
Ayan po. So,
Ayan.
questions po ba tayo? Kasi kung wala, meron pa pong isang application na ipapakita sa atin si Sir Carlo. Ayan.
Kahit mukhang wala naman po. So
Wala
I'll
naman.
proceed po sa isa pang application. I will share my screen again. Oops. Ito. Yan. Now, we do dashboards naman, no? We want to see the reports, no? So, ang gagawin natin is I will show you the reports naman noong data na ipinakita ko kanina. So, we've been talking about reports and dashboards and and data driven, no, technology since the start, and it's really hard to visualize if you haven't seen a data-driven system, no? So I'm gonna share this, itong mga dashboard natin. For example, si Ma'am Elaine, she would like to know the statistics or gaano ba kaganda ang ating extraction ng sa ating mail, no, sa ating farm. So we have like much of a dashboard that can bring us to the idea kung ano ang ating nangyayari. So in this example, no, may filter tayo dito. I can select any bore, no? Paborito ko si bore number 1. And then I'll click on apply. Palakihin ko lang po yung screen, no? Para makita po ng lahat. Tapos ito ay aking i-close. So, etong bore number 1 na ito, no, meron daw siyang total semen extracted, same dun sa nakita natin kanina. And yung in ml and in liter, no? And it has its statistics, no, in a graph over time. And we can filter that dito sa bar, sa baba. Kung gusto nating balikan yung mga specific na mga pangyayaring yon, no? If you want to correlate, no? We have the rolling average niya, no? So we see kung binabantayan natin ang kanyang performance at syempre gusto natin na mag-produce siya ng good na ano, bantayan natin yung kanyang rolling average. And yung weekly volume, efficiency, extractions per month, ito yung all records. So that's just for the semen extraction. And if I go to another dashboard, if I go to the harvest, let's say, hindi ko pa pala natatapos ito. So let me go to another. So this is a work in progress. So the equipment maintenance ng pakita natin, no? So dito sa equipment maintenance, this is a very important dashboard for me, no, for my own operation dun sa farm. This is a sample data, but from here, since we have listed all our equipment at meron tayo dong weekly na maintenance, monthly maintenance, we can actually audit, no, dito sa dashboard kung may naka-miss ba ng maintenance window. And here we can see na 37 of our equipments miss the equipment maintenance window ng 3 times na daw, no? So it's an alert, kaya red na siya, no? Non-archived equipment na natin 42, meron daw tayong 800 na maintenance logs. More on decision things, no, na makaka-help sa atin. And we can filter the weekly para makita natin kung alin yung mga yon. If you filter something, magbabago yung ating mga dashboard depende dun sa we filtered, no? 32 na lang ang nakalabas dito kasi I click on the weekly. So ito yung chart nila, ito yung mga list nila, no, ng mga maintenance, log history, no? So these are the equipment naman na point of view. So with pa yan, development server pa yan. So, ay, brother, saksak naman. Malulungkot yata ako. Ayan, no? So, as you can see, lahat yan kasi hindi natin nilagyan ng ating filter. So, You can filter by structure, no? And user, pwede kayong mag-create ng sarili nyong filter, no? Add filter lang kayo dito. So, for the sake of the demo, ito lang muna yung mga filter na nilagay ko, no? Animal, ang paborito natin si Bohr number 01, no? So, if makikita natin dito yung kanyang statistics, no? Weight lags in range, no? Tapos, mean weight, meron siyang graph, o bumagsak bigla ang kanyang health, ang kanyang weight, di natin alam kung bakit, no? So, ayan, herd average. Okay, so marami tayong statistics na pwedeng makita, no? Rolling average ng weight, etc. Okay, Bohr pa lang, number 1 pa lang yan. And we can add like another, no? So that we can compare. Gusto nating makita yung dalawa sila naman, no? Tulad nito. Nakita natin ang comparison kaagad. Si Bohr 0, 4 daw yung yellow at yung dark blue yung 01. So, kita natin yung kanilang performance pagdating sa weight. Di ba? So, let's go through one more example, no? So, let's go to the dashboard. Wait yun, no? Birth, napakita ko na. Equipment, birth nga ang hindi ko pa napapakita. So, ito, birth records, no? Makikita natin kung sino ang kung ano yung mga AI procedures over time, no? Piglets born per month, no? Tapos births over time, total of AI dose, no? Pwede tayong mamili kung sino ang ano, si sow number 1 for example. Filter sow number 1. No, artificial insemination logs niya 420 na sa buong buhay niya, no. A total of 39,000 dose, no. Pero ang napapanganak niya lang ay dalawa, di ba? So, isang birth record, 5 animals. So, since ano lang naman to, sample data, no? Pero from here, makikita natin kung ilan yung naipanganak niya na, no? At ilan talagang mga procedure ang nagawa na sa kanya. Ito tayo sa isa pang sample, no? Si sow number 4. No? Same thing. You get the birth records, no? Sino-sino may mga anak niya, no? And we can edit the dashboard and we can add more, no? What kind of dashboard? The harvest or things, so many dashboards that we can use in here. And so those are interrelated. What we do in Bukid, no? What kind of records we put in Bukid, we see it in the dashboard, no? So there will be time na kung naipapasok natin lahat yung record dito sa ating system, magiging maganda ang ating reporting. And itong mga pinapakita ko na dashboard na to, actually is data pa lang ang ipinapakita ko. Hindi pa tayo nagkakaroon ng, let's say, forecasting, no? For example, no, kung may mga items tayo dito that we can actually do forecasting na. But for the sake of time, no, hindi ko na yun pupuntahan lahat. But kung meron tayong kompletong data, then we can start data analytics, we can start forecasting, data modeling on this, no? So para hindi lang yung historical lang nakikita natin. We know kung ano yung possible na darating na situations, no? Demand nung specific material, nung feeds, no? So yun yung magiging result pag data driven na tayo. So we're very excited na ma-operate to sa ITCPH. It's not that easy, no? There will be a lot of training on using this. Everyone should understand the entire tool. But we are pushing this as first in the country, no? Na ITCPH is partnering with us. So we hope na Ma'am Elaine, darating yung time na we will share things, ITCPH will share these apps, no? Hindi lang natin alam ang direction pa, right?
Yes po. Tingnan po natin how it goes.
Hindi ko pa po din alam. So, okay. So, actually, that's it for my presentation. So, I'll stop sharing na po. And let's open our floor for discussion or question and answer. And yung last po natin na episode will be yung mismong IoT devices naman po yung ipapakita ko sa inyo kung paano natin siya i-configure, no?
Ayan, okay po. Sige sir, may question tayo actually sa Facebook sa live natin. Parang mas prefer daw niya na makita kung gagamit daw ng ganyan, paano daw po yung ROI? This is coming from Street Bandits Veranda from our FB page po na viewer.
Ayan. Maraming salamat po, no? Sa totoo lang po, wala pa po kaming financial model dito for personal na kung gusto niyo pong magkaroon, no? Ito po ay part pa po ng aming inaaral, no, with ITCPH, yung viability, no? So that's why we partner with the training center and the research center, no? To understand kung how much would it take for us to build it and replicate it in a small way that we can distribute it sa mga users, no? We could probably do a model na subscription on cloud. So we will understand more, no? What we promise you here or what we will achieve in what we are doing here is we are bringing the first system na will track each livestock, no? And we are not just doing this for ITCPH. We're doing it with D3. So may active deployment kaming ini-engage with D3 UPLB, another research institute, no? That will be for cattle. And we are also developing for chicken, no? So this is in the development phase. The model, yung mismong application, mature na siya because we've been developing it from our team, no, for a while. And ITCPH will have it deployed sa system as the Internet of Pigs app, and we will integrate things. So we will test it, and soon we will see how we can have everyone, of course, have access to technologies like this, no? Ang importante, we all are aware now that these are the types of technologies that is coming in. So if we are starting, if we want to study more, we want to use technological approach, we know the foundation and we know where to start in learning and understanding to run a farm in this technological days, no? Yun lang po. Ano pa po yung question? Kung nasagot po yun, ma'am, no?
Yeah, sir.
Hopefully
Actually,
po.
kasi, yun nga po, with Sir Carlo, this is on development pa rin po naman kasi together with sa amin nga po in ITCPH. And what we promise is kapag okay na rin naman po siya, hindi naman po namin ipagdadamot yung mga datas or anything that we could give. Kumbaga, lagi naman pong lahat ng meron kami dito is almost always readily available for our farmers. Ayan. And we continue to innovate para na rin po sa inyo na mga kasalukuyang nanonood po sa atin ngayon para po sa ating mga Pilipinong magboboy. Ayan. So, yun nga lang po currently sabi nga ni Sir nasa development stage po kami and once that okay na po ito, roll out na rin po ito, nag-share naman po kami ng mga available materials or available things po dito sa ITCPH. Ayan, Sir. So, may questions pa po ba kayo? Kasi kung wala na po nakikita dito sa live chat natin. Last na, ayun. So, calling once, para lang ako nagbibidding dito. Calling once, calling twice, are there questions? Pero malinaw naman po at kita nyo kanina dun sa mga apps na pinakita, sir, kung gaano kadetalyado po yung magiging recording natin. Yun yung isa sa mga kadalasan pinoproblema ng mga smallhold farmers natin kasi hindi sila nakapag-record or kung saan nila nalalagay yung record. Even yung mga para po mas maging maayos yung recording system natin, no? And kita nyo naman kanina, very detailed, lahat simula umpisa hanggang dulo, nandun yung mga kailangan natin na data. Ayun, so sir, I guess, dahil napakalinaw din naman po ng mga applications na pinaliwanag nyo, wala na po silang question. So magpapasalamat na po ako. And ang ating culminating kasi six times nating magiging RPC, sir, and the last will be on April 21 and the culminating activity is lahat ng mga possible na infra or what do you call that? Equipment na pwede nyo pong i-sample, ipakita, that will be our topic for our um, episode 6. Ayan. And for those po na mga nandito pa sa Zoom, before you get out of Zoom, yung pong evaluation natin, nakashare na dyan sa ating meeting chat. Wag na wag nyo pong kakalimutan. So, yun again, Sir Carlo, maraming salamat po for being our speaker po ngayong hapon. Ayan. And of course, magkita-kita po muli tayo sa susunod na episode. Si Sir Carlo pa rin po yung kasama natin. Don't forget po for our participant na nandito po sa Zoom, please, yung evaluation po natin nandyan po sa meeting chat. Don't forget po na mag-evaluate. Kasi lahat po ng mga bibigyan natin ng certificate ay yung mga nag-attend po sa Zoom, naka-register at nag-evaluate. Okay po ba? Ayan. So, again, maraming salamat po sa naging sa mga nakasama natin, both po dito sa ating Zoom at saka po sa ating FB Live. Huwag po kayong mananawa na samahan kami sa webinar series po natin on Internet of Pigs. Ayan, thank you po!